probably have to say peaceful. It's really nice to come here and get away from the craziness of school and other things in life and be able to come here and get some Institute spiritual experiences and some Institute classes and to have some food, of course, and be able to hang out with your friends and play pool and stuff.
Well, when I hear the word institute, I think of a place of learning and of knowledge.
Great people.
Jesus Christ is the answer.
During the weekdays, it would probably have to be Brother and Sister Nelson's egg casserole. I'm not sure what goes into it, but sometimes there's like bacon and there's always egg and cheese and potatoes, and it's just the perfect breakfast.
My favorite meal of all time has to be the mac and cheese with hot dog in it. It's like absolutely amazing. So.
Brother and Sister Nelson make this delicious egg and potato thing that's really good, and I really enjoy coming to eat that because they always have it at the end of each lesson. It's something to look forward to.
At Institute, the missionaries always have fresh homemade bread with honey butter. It's always on the menu. That's what I like the best.
I come to Institute to gain more spiritual knowledge. Being a new convert, I just love to read the scriptures and I love to be taught about them, and it's just wonderful that we have classes here that can teach us those things.
I come to Institute because I know, I just see that my day is different when I do come. If I don't come to Institute, my day feels more sporadic, very chaotic. But when I do come to Institute, I have this peace, the rest of the day.
I'm actually a transfer student here from Utah, and when I came to California, or to Chico, I didn't know anyone. So I knew that if I came to the Institute, I would be able to find friends really easily. And that's why I like to come to Institute. I found a good group of friends here.
I come to Institute because of the environment, because after I came home from going to school at BYU, Idaho, it was a really big change being in a college town like Rexburg and then coming home to a college town like Chico. And it feels like Institute is a little piece of, BYU, Idaho. And it's just more comforting to be there because, to be here, I guess, because, you feel the spirit a lot easier.
I come to Institute because when I come here and for instance, take classes, I am uplifted. I learn things that are new, I can feel the spirit in my life. It's more of a peaceful feeling than a feeling of just wasting my time doing something else, or even other pursuits in learning. There's just something different about it, which makes the difference, which makes me want to come to Institute. Also, there's good people here. I have a lot of friends that I've come closer to, and a lot of people who I didn't know before who are now friends.
I noticed in the middle of the week I kind of need a recharge, and I noticed that Institute is a place where I can come, feel the Spirit, learn about the gospel, learn about Jesus Christ, and it kind of gives me that midweek uplift that I need.
I come to Institute because I like the teachers and I like to learn, and also it's a good chance to feel the Spirit and to socialize, so I enjoy that.
Well, when I come to Institute, I feel spiritually uplifted. Normally when I come to Institute, I normally have something on my mind, and I feel inspired on whatever is on my mind. On the lesson, it always comes all together, and it shows me the way that I can live.
Coming here, being spiritually fed, gaining a stronger testimony of the gospel, and not just feel like I'm reading the scriptures alone. I have others to put in their thoughts and their contributions and their contribute into what we're studying, what we're learning here. Each class here has its own different perspective in learning. Friday forums, you get two things in one. You get a wonderful lunch, and plus you get to listen to a wonderful person who's a member of the church talking about different subjects, and sometimes from their own perspective of what they've learned in life.
The thing I like most about Institute is the teachers being able to guide you through your learning in the scriptures, the depth and the insight they give you when you're reading scriptures with them.
I like coming here because it's very fun. I get to learn a lot. I love learning, and here at Institute I learn a lot more than I actually would going to other church activities. The people who teach are so knowledgeable and they're so inspiring, and it's so uplifting to be here.
I do. As my friends, I have a lot of friends, and one of my friends, I was speaking to them about marriage and about the law of chastity and all this stuff, and we came to Institute, and not knowingly, President Brown instructed us about exactly the same things we were talking about, and it was kind of a double testimony of what we were talking about, and the importance of living chaste in our lives, and how the gospel kind of strengthens us as we live it. And to me, that was an amazing experience, and afterwards me and my friend talked even more about it, and it was just a really cool spiritual uplifting moment.
I think one of my favorite memories here about the Institute building is where we all can come together and have some spiritual fun activities that don't involve, say, in the past we've had Halloween parties here at the Institute building.
Like me and one of my really good friends, Dan Phelps, we would always come to Institute and we would play pool, like every single day. And I think that friendship like really grew out of that. So I think just friendships that I've grown through Institute, I think is one of my greatest memories.
Probably my most favorite memory from being at Institute is Josh Cook's flamboyancy, and one time he got really emotional talking about how wonderful his wife was and how appreciative he was of his wife, and he teaches the celestial marriage class, and that's how I want to eventually feel about my wife.
Some of my favorite memories are dominating people at foosball and ping pong. I'm not so good at pool though, so that's not a good memory.
One time, there's a baby that's always here, and one time the baby was walking around, everyone just always looks at him because he's so cute. And one time he fell down, and then he gets up, and then he jumps, and he fell back down again, and then he did the exact same thing 4 times, and then Steven Sylvester just started busting up, and it interrupted the whole class.